Benny the bear was a very silly bear. He loved to laugh. He loved to play. His fur was brown and fluffy. He had a big, bouncy belly. One day, Benny woke up feeling extra silly. "I want to find some honey," he thought. Benny loved honey more than anything. He put on his favorite red boots. He was ready for a honey adventure. Benny lived in a bright and busy forest where the sun always shone through the leaves, creating a magical dance of light and shadow. Tall trees tickled the sky, their branches swaying gently in the breeze, as if whispering secrets to the clouds. Colorful flowers sang with the bees, their petals opening wide to welcome the morning sun. Benny sniffed the air, taking in the sweet scent of the blossoms. "Do I smell honey?" he wondered, his nose twitching with excitement. The thought of honey made his mouth water. He saw his friend, Rosie the rabbit, hopping by, her ears flopping with each joyful leap. She always seemed to be in a hurry, but she never missed a chance to say hello.
"Rosie! Rosie!" called Benny, his voice echoing through the trees. "Have you seen any honey? I'm craving some delicious honey today."
Rosie giggled, her nose twitching with amusement. She always found Benny's forgetfulness endearing.
"Silly Benny, you know honey is in beehives," she said, pointing to a nearby tree where a beehive hung.
"Oh, right," Benny chuckled, feeling a bit embarrassed. He always forgot the simplest things when he was excited. He was so forgetful when he was excited for honey. With a big smile, Benny set off towards the beehive, ready to enjoy the sweet treat he loved so much. Benny wandered deeper into the forest. He saw Freddy the fox reading a book.
"Freddy, Freddy!" shouted Benny. "Have you seen any beehives?"
Freddy looked up from his book.
"The bees moved their hive, Benny."
Benny's tummy rumbled.
"Where did they go?" he asked. "I need honey for my lunch."
Freddy pointed with his paw.
"They went that way, towards the Whispering Waterfall."
Section 4. The Silliest Search Party. In the heart of the forest, a group of animals embarked on a whimsical adventure. Benny the bear hurried towards the waterfall, his paws thudding against the forest floor. In his haste, he bumped into Polly the porcupine. Benny, "Whoops! Sorry, Polly." "Polly, watch where you're going, Benny," Benny asked. "Have you seen the bees?" Polly looked around thoughtfully. Polly pointed with her nose towards the direction of the waterfall. Polly, "They're having a picnic by the waterfall." The bees were buzzing happily around their picnic. Benny's eyes widened. "They have lots of honey." "Benny, a picnic?" His tummy rumbled louder, echoing through the trees. He imagined honeycombs piled high, dripping with golden honey, enough to satisfy his hunger. Without another thought, he rushed towards the waterfall, eager to join the feast. Polly and Freddy the fox followed closely behind, their curiosity piqued. Together, they made quite the silly search party, stumbling and laughing as they went on their merry way. Section 5. A Sweet Surprise. Deep in the heart of the forest, where the trees whispered secrets and the air was filled with the scent of wildflowers, there was a magical waterfall. The waterfall roared with laughter and buzzing. The sound of the water crashing down was mixed with the cheerful hum of bees. Benny, the curious bear, saw the bees dancing around a giant watermelon. Benny scratched his head in confusion. "Benny, where's the honey?" The queen bee giggled, her wings shimmering in the sunlight. "Queen bee, we decided to have a healthy picnic today, Benny." Benny's tummy grumbled loudly, echoing through the forest. He had been looking forward to some sweet honey. He was sad about the honey, but then the queen bee gave him a big slice of watermelon. The bright red fruit glistened with juice. "Benny, wow, this watermelon is so juicy and sweet." He took a big bite, and his eyes lit up with delight. "It's almost as good as honey." Benny smiled, realizing that sometimes surprises can be just as wonderful as what you were expecting. Section 6. Benny's Honeycomb Day. Benny ate watermelon with the bees and laughed until his belly hurt. He learned that sometimes the best surprises are the ones you don't expect. And guess what? When Benny went home, he found a honeycomb waiting for him. It was a gift from the bees for being such a good friend. Benny hugged the honeycomb tight. It was the perfect ending to his honeycomb day.